I wanted to make mention that quite a few WWF superstars came to Houston, I think, in the 70s. And for whatever reason, they didn't get like the huge reactions they were used to in the Northeast. So I don't know if this was style wise, but I'm going to mention Bruno Sammartino, Ivan Putski. How come, was it just the style that they thought, that worked for the Northeast when they came down south and it just didn't translate, or what?
Well, I remember when Bruno came into the summit the first time, he was on the card against Jay York, the same guy that
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Valentine listened. And or Mike York. I think it was Mike York, actually. Come think it was the Alaskan Mike York. And Mike was a good worker, but Bruno was the East Coast had the punch and kick style. The South had the high spot style. And you're trying to get Bruno, the former champion, and I didn't know Bruno was had lost the belt at this time. This was before again anything got out, but I think he had dropped the belt. Was it to Stasiak and then to Pedro in the 70s?
I think Stasiak beat Pedro and then Bruno beat Stasiak. I think that's the order.
Okay, who did Bruno drop the belt to get to Pedro?
Superstar. Oh no,
Super,
no,
okay, so,
yeah, that was the second time he lost to Superstar. I think, wasn't it, in the late '70s?
Yeah. So yeah, Superstar beat him, and because I asked Paul in the back if Bruno was going to wear the WWF title out. Again, I was. This was. Bruno said, "No, I've already lost the belt." He goes out and works with Mike York, and it just fell flat. Mike was not a main event guy. Bruno they knew about, but it just didn't work because the people weren't educated in Bruno's style. You might have seen him in the magazines. Paul built him up on TV, but I just don't think that at that time the Texas fans really bought into him. Ivan Putski is actually from Texas, from Houston. So when he was a star early on in the 70s, he was the big Polish Mighty Igor type character. Mighty Igor wore if you're familiar with him, strongman stuff and things like this. Well, Putski got over doing that, but when he went to New York and became a bodybuilder, it didn't translate. People wanted the old Dobra, what? I don't know English. And he was a little childlike gimmick, didn't know his own strength, played with little trucks, stuff like that. But when he came back trying to be just a guy, people kind of went, yeah, we don't care. So I think that was the case. It was just educating the fans on different styles, different ways. Just same thing when we went to Boston to work with the Rock and Roll Express. We're doing Southern stuff. They couldn't care less. They were so uninterested in booing us out of the building. It was like, okay, it's a different style. It's a different education with the fan base.